I think you were pregnant with Claire, because he was born in 1928 in February.
Oh, I was in
29,
the
I think.
hospital.
29, wasn't it?
Oh, was it 29?
It must have been.
29.
Oh, so you weren't pregnant then.
There's 4 years.
Were you just
difference.
staying home? Or did you still
Oh,
teach school?
Getting ready to teach school again.
Oh, so you taught after you were...
Yeah, I went
didn't
right
know
on
that.
teaching school.
How much did you pay for that house?
I don't know. I can't remember, but it it seemed awful. A little bit.
$600?
I don't know.
1,000?
They just built a. They never. Our house is what made my house as good as it was is what your dad done, not what Luther Fife done, but what he remodeled this and he remodeled that and he done this and he done that. I got all that open, huh?
That's okay.
And I don't have pretty underwear there either.
We'll love that.
We had fun in that apartment though. Idas Phillips and Joe, Idas Phillips was Mr. Preston's daughter, and she's the one that was the caretaker of the apartments. They got their apartments free. They had 3 rooms for their apartment. We had just 2.
How many apartments did they have in that old building?
Oh my God! All up that. There's
The whole upper
There's a
floor.
lot of people that lived up there.
Oh, isn't
Did all
that
of you have
some-
your own bathroom?
That was the worst. That I,
Oh,
that was the worst because
Why? What happened?
sure.
I never did. I never did enjoy that. I'll tell you.
Did you have to share a bathroom?
We had to share it. Yeah, we
One
did.
bathroom
But
for
we
all
got
those
along.
people.
We had the best bunch there. They all like things nice and clean. There's all young people, and Idas was just cleanliness personified. Everything just had to be tip-top shape for her, and she was the caretaker of
So
it.
she kept the bathrooms clean. What did you do when you needed to go? Did you knock on the door and say, anybody in there?
The bathroom was right at the end of the building, and it was the biggest bathroom. It was a great big room.
Big tub?
Yeah, big tub.
Is
And
there a shower?
two washballs and a shower.
The shower, huh?
Yeah. And it had nice linoleum on the floor, and she kept everything just tip top. If she did it, her dad had gone after her. And I was lucky. I was always Brother Preston is the one that owned the building, Thomas Preston,
Tom Preston.
and he liked me. And he and I got along just famous, and he just liked me, and he favored me in so many things. For instance, you have to tell you why. He kind of looked after me. He and Dad were good friends because they were both of them were politicians.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he said that he'd go to Salt Lake, but he always say on a buying trip to go to Salt Lake to the warehouses.
Oh, yeah, for his store.
So in the fall of the year, he said, Hilda, have you got a winter coat? And I said, oh, yeah, but I guess I could use another one. Why? He said, well, I just thought if you had to have a winter coat, I've got to go to Salt Lake on a buying trip, and I'm going to be there for about 3 days. Have you got anybody you could stay with? And I said, yeah, I've got Aunt Nell Parkinson. He says, well, would you like to go down and go to the warehouse and pick you out? You can have anything in there that's wholesale. I'll let you get it wholesale. That's where I go. I said, yeah, I'll get me a new coat. And so we went with him, and that's the time that Lillian Parkinson, Aunt Nell's old maid daughter, she was the head one in the corset department at the DCMI, and she was, but she sure was good to me, and she said, she knew he was coming, because I was asking him if it'd be all right to come and stay with him. And so we called, that's when I was on the phone, and she said, oh, yes. And you know what? She said the operetta, what was that? opera that was it wasn't an operetta, it was an opera. She said, "Do you like opera?" And I says, "Oh, I don't know, not very good. I don't understand them." She said, "Well, I'll fill you in." She said, I'll take you now. I'll plan what to get tickets, and then I'll tell you about it." And so I thought, well, that'll be quite nice to think I go to the opera. So anyway, it was too bad because I caught cold, and I got one of those darn cold of mine, and I was so darn miserable, sick. I can remember yet in that opera, I didn't enjoy it because, and I didn't try to understand it because I was too sick. And I didn't like to tell her I was sick, and so I just suffered it out. And you know, I was sick all the time I was down there with that cockeyed cold. Oh,
Didn't even enjoy your trip then.
no, I didn't. I never dreamed I'd be sick.
Well,
but I
did you
sure
get a
was.
coat?
Huh?
Did you get a coat out of
Yeah,
it?
oh yeah, I got the coat. That's the very day we went down, he went right to the warehouse, and I went with him. Then he took me up to Parkinson's.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I got me a coat. I got me a dress.
Do you remember what the coat looked like?
Yes, I did. It had a fur collar, and it was kind of a, what color was it? Kind of a grayish color. Yeah, oh, yes, I remember that coat, I'll say. But Brother Preston was so nice to me.
It's a good friend.
Oh, he was a nice friend. He was such a distinguished man.
Do you remember when you first learned that you were pregnant?
Oh, yes. I guess I do. I guess I was kind of tickled.
You were.
Grandma, did you feel okay during your pregnancies, or did you have some sickness?
I was kind of sick, though. I kind of, you know, I didn't like that part of it.
Was Dad excited to have a baby?
But anyway, it passed, and we got along all right. Oh, but I guess we did.
You kind of forget about all that.
Yeah, you have to-
Pregnancy, thank goodness.
I try to forget about the bad things. Oh, we got along fine. The only trouble I had was Grandma Olson. She felt bad because that I got the house and she didn't. So I said at the time, as young as I said, my advice to any young couple: don't live right next door to your in-laws, and don't ever live with them.